This is Bob Kennedy, and welcome to this month's review of the hierarchy of groups. We're in the group section, and just like the contact section and in the other things, there's a detail view and a list view. And we go to the list view, it's going to look like a traditional list view of all of the groups in the database. No hierarchy, it's just alphabetic of all the groups. We go back to detail view. We do something similar in companies as well. We can have subgroups underneath groups, all right? And for this example, let's look at properties. One of the key things to remember, because when you go into list view, you're not going to know the hierarchy, so it's when you're creating groups that you're going to use a hierarchy, make sure you name it correctly so that it's not a jumble once you get into the list view. Let's go into properties now, and we've broken properties into properties for sale and properties for sold. The little plus sign tells us there's property there, and property happens to be my home office. So we go into that. For example, there's the address. Very often you're going to be adding additional fields. Let's say we're using this for a property management company or something of that sort. You might have a lot of different fields that gives you the square footage, all the details about the property and things of this nature. It's very common for people to use groups instead of custom tables to make an effective use of ACT. When this property gets sold, by the way, when you're going to move it, you just highlight it here. You go up to groups. You go to move group. We want to change it to be a subgroup of. Slide down. This is where it's important that you got the listing set up, or we're just going to move it to the property sold. Click OK. It's going to refresh the screen. And now it's down where it belongs and the property's been sold. So this is a very short video, but it's very specific in that you've got to make sure when you're naming these, you don't let it go willy-nilly. Have some sense to it. And remember, everything's going to end up alphabetically and the hierarchy will disappear. So it'll be difficult to go find things if you don't do a good job in the beginning when you're designing it. Thank you for your time, and we'll see what we can do for next month. Thank you.